Well, we're all stuck at home, so let's talk about some of the apps you should have on your phone to kind of make your home a little bit cooler than it was before. What's up, guys? Steve Bizzagani, Philly's real estate agent. Today we're going to go over some of the apps that you should have on your phone as a homeowner. And you don't even have to be a homeowner, but if you want to make your house a little bit cooler than it was before, you want to have some of these apps. The first app I'm going to talk about is called Harmony, and Harmony is basically just like a universal remote. I mean, you can control anything from this app. You can control the volume on your TV, the lights in your house if it's connected to it. You can control pretty much anything, really. It's a really cool app. My wife uses it for all the TVs in our house, and if you're tech savvy enough to hook up your house to this thing, it's really cool. So let's get into the next one. Next is Sonos. The Sonos app, obviously, anybody who knows anything about Sonos is that it's an amazing sound system. So if you have any kind of sound systems, hardwired or not hardwired into your house, definitely get the Sonos app so you can control the sound. And I know some people are really techie about sound, so I think that's a really great app to have, and definitely Sonos would probably be my top choice in anything speaker related. Next would be the Nest, and I think the Nest is a really cool app because you can change the temperature in your house from pretty much anywhere in your house, and I think it's energy efficient. It saves a lot of energy in your house and saves you obviously money on the utility bill each month. Another important app, these two kind of go together a little bit with security here, so let's talk about the Citizens app and the Ring app. So Ring, obviously, most people know that's like a doorbell, security system, cameras, and a bunch of other things. And that's a really cool app for the house itself. Now, when it comes to the Citizens app, that's like basically finding out all of the crime going on in your area as it's going on right now. It's a really good app to take a look into and find out kind of what the crime rate, or not the crime rate, but the crime occurrences are in your neighborhood. I also want to recommend Alexa or Google. Now, I think she just heard me, so I'm going to try not to make sure that she didn't, so we're good. And using one of those apps is really cool because you can pretty much control your house with those just using your voice. You don't even need to use your phone for like Harmony or something. You can just use who over here and Google, or a Google app. So they're cool also. I want to end my list with a couple of wild cards here. And the first wild card is something called Ubiquiti. And a lot of people don't know what this is, but it basically is a service that it basically amplifies the Wi-Fi and the service of your Wi-Fi in your house. And it's really cool. You basically just put this like disc thing, and it's like basically like a base. And wherever that base is in the house, it takes the Wi-Fi signal from wherever it is. Maybe it's down here. And if the Ubiquiti thing is up here, then it expands the Wi-Fi service so that it feels like you're sitting right next to the Wi-Fi and emitting signal thing. So clearly I'm very technical, but that's something that's really cool. And lastly, since we're all stuck at home during this coronavirus thing, I think a really cool app, even if you don't have a Peloton, the Peloton app itself is really good for just like, it's $40 a month for the app, and you can use all the classes they have. The strength building, they just opened yesterday, they just came out with dance classes, which are really cool for like cardio and stuff. You can do, like I said, strength, you got dance, you got running, they've got walking, they've got yoga. I mean, they've got a ton of stuff for $40 a month. You have access to all this stuff all at one time. You don't even need to have the bike. If you have the bike, great, but if you don't, still, you have access to a ton of classes that you wouldn't have normally had. And for $40 a month, that's pretty much a steal since you're not really allowed to go to the gym right now. So that's pretty much my list, guys. I hope you got a lot of value out of that. And, let me know if I missed any. And, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Hey, thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video and you have questions about buying a home, selling a home, or just Philadelphia real estate in general, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd be happy to help you out with any questions you have.